Hey guys, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction, watch the 7th episode of Alice to Zouroku.
Please support the official release.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots. Ding! If you want to check out our reaction to the 7th episode of Alice to Zouroku, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, this episode of Alice to Zouroku was more slice of life. Except this time we got an underlying plot that I thought was... Well, it's going to lead into something, I'm sure. And it's definitely interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So, most of the episode was just kind of a... I guess, cute day in the life of Sana. Where she accompanies Ichijo and Zouroku to Yokohama. Because I assume it's mainly because Zouroku had business there because he's got another job.
Another wedding to decorate.
Yeah, another wedding to decorate.
In which,
and
stereotypical couple.
Yeah.
The wife's going to do all the decorating plans.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Go ahead. Oh, God, this is expensive as fuck. It wouldn't be funny if it weren't so much of a damn cliche.
Right.
Or it would be funny.
And then I assume Ichijo wanted to take advantage of the fact that Zouroku had to go to Yokohama anyway, so that she could take Sana over to Yokohama. Because there are quite a few sights to see over there.
Oh, yeah. The waterfront with the fancy buildings, Chinatown.
Which is it showed in here.
Yeah. Do they have a recreation, like a theme park that's a recreation of a Dutch village? Oh, no, that's Nagasaki. Never mind.
Anyway, but all throughout this, we keep getting Sana's power like semi-activating, but it looks different. Like the flower thing looks different.
Yeah.
And they call it an error. And judging by how they talked about it, I assume this has been going on for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But when it really becomes an issue is when they run into the twins in Chinatown and the twins take off, literally.
And Sana gives chase.
And,
take off like fucking criminals all over again.
Yeah. And so Sana gives chase, but in the middle of the chase, and of course they're like right next to a frickin' skyscraper, so everybody in the area can see them. Sana's power goes into error mode. Why not a rocket?
But yeah, we get this
Sana's power goes into error mode, and it summons like this big giant ball of what Ichijo says later is just a hunk of carbon.
Yeesh.
And then, of course, Ichijo swoops in with Fenrir power.
Fenrir.
Yes, her Fenrir power. And finishes off the chase. Captures all three of the girls and then decides to send them into the fucking stratosphere as punishment.
Boing.
3 of you will be punished. Boom!
Game!
Right?
Team Rocket blasting off again!
Ding!
Yeah.
Complete with fireworks.
And the whole...
And then they go and have Chinese food.
After Ichijo spits a really sick Men in Black style backstory for it all.
Right. It was just a weather balloon.
Some swamp gas and some Venus coil. We're willing to make...
Right.
And we get this, like...
We get this pouty face is what we get. Oh my god.
Man, Alice trying to figure out...
Sana.
Right. Sana trying to figure out that,
So exaggerated. So cute.
But yeah, she's trying to figure out these
emotions.
what she says is frazzled feelings that she has. So, yeah, obviously I think there's something going on with her, like, mentally. And that's what's causing everything.
Especially when we get this this one-on-one with her and Sanai in the middle of the night.
Yeah, when they're in the bath and Sana's telling her about her day. And we get a moment where she apparently repeats something that she had already told Sanai.
Actually, I think it came before that. I know that she was talking to Sanai, but she tells Sanai that there's like this other person. It's almost like a whole nother person in her.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, so I was referring to the memory problems that I wanted to bring up. You were referring to when Sana woke up crying and they were talking in the middle of the night. But yeah, when they were in the bath, there was the moment that I thought was probably bigger than what they let it on to be, which is that Sana apparently is starting to have some memory problems. Really, Fanta? Nice to know your thoughts, Fanta. There.
Typically, Sana's not blood related, so I mean,
it's not a big issue.
Moving on.
Yeah, there are worse ones.
Not enough for him. But yeah, and then so later we have the bit where Sana like wakes up and she says that she like doesn't understand anything. And she starts crying. So her and Sanai have a nice little chat in the middle of the night.
A little bit of girl talk here.
Yeah. It's actually really funny. Excuse me. It's actually really funny that she is really good at math, apparently. Because she...
Here, have a non-brand name cough drop.
She is talking to Ichijo. And Ichijo tells her that she's about to finish, like, high school level math.
I think she was about to finish, like, 10th grade level math.
Yeah.
But she's basically beyond anything Ichijo can teach her as a elementary school teacher.
Well, yeah, when Sana explains why math is so easy for her, it does make sense. But, I mean, basically, if you can memorize all the formula and everything, and memorize how everything is supposed to, how like, all the equations are supposed to equal out and whatnot. Like, if you remember all the little things about math, then it's pretty easy because it's basically just, oh, this is this formula, this is this answer.
Yeah. But things like taking care of plants is actually something difficult because you have to have...
I do like that logic here because it's... Oh boy. Dr. Malcolm quotes, always acceptable. But that's chaos.
Pretty much.
So yeah, in that roundabout way, it would be harder to water plants correctly. Whereas, as I said in the reaction, mathematics is absolute. Until you talk to some guys who believe in theoretical math or chaos theory.
And even then, like, there's certain points of there's certain percentages of probability of all these things happening, and it still has to end up with a number, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it all makes sense. But yeah,
makes sense when you listen to the gist of the thing.
But then we also get Yonaga and starts with an A. The twins' backstory.
Twins.
Which is basically their father was a piece of shit and beat them until they couldn't take it anymore and became Dreams of Alice. And yeah, one of them formed a bow and shot his ass. Well, probably more like in the chest, but
Arrowed.
yeah, shot him.
Which is pretty brutal.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, you're that young and... one of your first childhood memories, you have to kill your father with a bow and arrow because he's about to abuse you. Eesh.
But yeah, then they ended up getting arrested and sent to the facility. And I did find it interesting that they basically just like... I'm not sure what they did, if they actually figured out which one was older, or if they're just like, okay, you're going to be older, so...
It is that was really interesting when they were like, when I forgot what the handler guy's name was.
Yeah, who cares?
For the research agency.
Yeah.
Jabroni.
When he was like, so I have these two IDs, who's who, and they decide to bring out their blooms, their flowers of Alice or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, they figure out, okay, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, Mirror Gate. But yeah. Basically, they were creepy twins when they were younger. Like, the kind of twins that are creepy. When they, just say everything at the same time. Shit, they were even, like, standing there blinking at the same time, moving their heads to look around at the same time.
Creepy, yes. Cute, yes. Depends on the situation, honestly.
Ranges from adorable to straight out of The Shining.
Red rum. Red rum.
Anyway.
Let's see. Was there anything else from this episode that we should talk about?
The fact that the twins have, like, this huge fucking bank account, apparently.
Well, I'm sure they get a stipend from the government or whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty sizable one.
Pretty sizable, yeah. But, oh yeah, we also find out that all the kids from the facility were relocated to different places. For instance, the twins are attending an American-style school nearby.
Yeah, which I actually did a little bit of research about between takes.
We did research on anything? Wow.
Right? The curiosity compelled me. But it seems that American-style schools abroad teach classes using the Socratic method, which is more inquiry-based. Whereas school in Japan, the lecture's given, you take notes, you study those notes hard. Memorization by rote. The very old school way.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I'm sure that we'll probably end up seeing at least that other guy, too. The other kid.
Oh, yeah, the artist.
With the one with the drawings.
You can make his sketchbook a reality.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that was about it for this one.
I think so.
Next episode is titled The Evil Witch.
Thank you, Y2N. So, yeah. Let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
That pouty face.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, please go ahead and check out our Patreon page.